got the dogs up here that are causing some noise. So Peggy's made a little home office upstairs. So she's now got a little area over there to play games and chill out. So the dogs are not used to it and they keep looking at her barking as if to say like, what are you doing here? And if he goes for that Pepsi bottle, I'll be fuming. Anyway, I've actually got a cup of tea tonight. I've not got any Pepsi, I've got a cup of tea. Hello autumn. Soon to be autumn. If it's not already classed as autumn. No, it's September, October, November, isn't it? December, January, February. So yeah, theoretically we're heading into it is autumn. Anyway, as you can tell from the title of today's video, I have, before I leak my address, a new Amazon parcel. Now, it isn't what you think. I'm not going to be replacing the Tascam microphone. I actually really like it. I am tempted in a couple of days' time to record a mic comparison test between this bad boy, the Blue Yeti, and these. Now these are pretty cool. Ordered from Amazon, they were just over £100. I think at the minute they're about £170, but you can get a voucher off and it's like an extra 40 quid off. So they were just over 130 odd quid. And I'd been looking at these for quite a while now and wasn't sure whether to get them, but I thought, I know Prime Day's around the corner, it's literally within like a week or two. But I thought, I don't think they're going to be more than £40 off. If they are, then I've shot myself in the foot, but if not, then happy days. But I assume it's one of those where they will put it up for a very similar price during Prime Day, and it will be like, oh, I'll be like 170 or 180-ish. And look, you can now get it for 140, whereas people like myself that have already seen the bargains before Prime Day will have seen that it's like a lot cheaper. And actually, it's not one of these bargain Prime Day deals. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Hindsight's 2020, isn't it? With that being said, we have what this is like the second time in a year I've been absolutely done in by adverts on YouTube. Now, I'm not typically one to be, if I see an advert, I'll just be like, oh, I don't like it. I like to find things that are quality that don't need adverts to support. Do you know what I mean? Is that like some psychological thing of, if they don't have to put adverts out and they're still well known, then they've got to be quality, right? Because, you know, you're taking it on principle of the actual product. That's where the stature comes from. But I saw this advert about a year or two ago, the Hollyland Lark M1s, and I did see a minute ago, like last night, the M2s came out. Now let me just... M2, I have got... Is it these ones? Yeah. So these are the Hollyland Lark M2. Wait. So these Hollyland Lark M2 wireless lavalier. Never heard that word. Lavalier microphones. Made to inspire on the side. Obviously you've got the front. You've got the side which adds some images. It can connect to your phone, can connect to your camera. Actually really, really solid in terms of versatility. It is, as it says on the back, I'm not sure if you can see, let's zoom in a bit. It is button sized, 48 kHz, 24-bit sound, universal compatibility, enhanced ENC. I'm assuming that means advanced noise cancellation and long life battery, which is pretty cool. This is Hollyland's tech, so we're going to unbox it, show you what there is. It says 2TX, 3RX. Now I had to Google that. It means 2 transmitter and 3 receivers, which means it has 2 what could be microphones, and it has 3 ways of receiving sound, which is really cool actually. I mean, for both of them you only need one, but it has 3 different ways. It has iPhone, Android, and, well, lightning cable, USB-C, and a camera audio interface. So pretty cool. Let's get it on. Let's get it done. I'm not going to do any like top-down unboxings. That's not my style anymore. And then we'll do a little bit of a mic test in a couple of different scenarios, I want to do it if I can from the camera. I'm not sure if I can or not. I don't know if I've really got a mount for it on my camera. In fact, I don't think I do anyway. But it doesn't necessarily need that. It just needs to be able to clip in. Can you hear the dogs are outside the door? I sort of locked them out because they were misbehaving. And it actually opens from the bottom. I think that's quite weird. If you can see, look, that's the top. It opens from the bottom and then up. So I suppose that does make a little bit of sense. So we have the user manual. If you can see that, just there, user manual. I will be having a look through that in a little while. We have what is quite a large, actually, it's like a large for a headphones case, but these are microphones. That's kind of cool, actually. That's really cool. And we have the two phone receivers, or what I'd consider the USB receivers, USB-C and Lightning port. I'm going to put them to one side. I'm hoping there's space for them in here because it would be a bit weird if there isn't. Okay, actually, so lift up the top, and you've also got all of the wiring and things like that. So let me shut that back up. Let me put that back in there, and then that's just an empty shell of a box now. Again, not really too much to it. I've had to let the dogs back in, but again, yeah, nice and easy, nice and basic. So we have this bag. Just says Hollyland, made to inspire. I'm assuming some type of travel case, travel bag, that sort of thing, just to keep them with. And we have what is we have a fluffy mic cover. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to get them all out. We have a bungee cord, and is that like an adapter? I suppose if you clip it on, then you can have it like attached to your wrist or something, or through your clothing, and it's to stop you losing it if they fall off, because they are like genuinely, the microphones are that small. That's ridiculous. We have another fluffy mic. I'm assuming, do we just have two of everything? We have, what's this? We have a magnetic. Oh, that's pretty cool. So I will actually get everything out, because I'll just put it all back in the bag. I'm not really fussed about them being out of the plastic. So we have two little magnetic crocodile clips. They're kind of cool. Again, I'm assuming we'll just attach to the microphones, and then you can clip them on if need to be. We have what is two magnetic. Keep that just in case. We have like little bungee cord clips, so if you want to wrap it around your neck, that's actually really good. Do you know like how they have the microphones in like Love Island? They just wrap it around the neck and have it dangling. Pretty slick. Again, won't lose them then because they are quite small. And then I can just clip them together like that. And I'm going to keep all these to one side because then I can just pop them back in the bag. I have two little, I don't know if you can see there, two little fluffy microphone covers. They're kind of cool. I don't know how they'd actually work on circular microphones. I'll have to give it a test, I suppose. I suppose that's why we're here. This bag's actually split into two compartments as well, like it's got like a divide. We have the USB to USB-C cable, which is pretty nice. I will be utilising that. And then a nice jack to jack audio jack, just because if you want to plug it into your camera and then you can clip it to the top of your camera. Nice and easy. And then you can record straight from your camera with audio. That's pretty cool. So that all goes back into the bag. I will be sorting that out and really giving it a bit of a test. Again, what I will be doing is using one or two things to test out anyway, just to see what I prefer to use when out and about now. You might be thinking, why have you got them mics? If I want to go and do golf content, driving range content, out and about content, if I want to record role plays, and just content I've done a lot more recently where I'm stood back from the camera, this microphone doesn't really reach that far with the way I've got it set up, and I like the ease of just having this ready. So I'll just be using these mics if they're good enough. If they're not good enough, I'll just return them. But yeah, so time to unbox the actual. That was actually quite a satisfying process. Wow, this is quite a heavy duty box. I mean, it's like rock hard plastic. It is fully charged, look, 4 bars out of 4 bars, and it has this nice, like you do your headphones, pop up. It doesn't actually have space for the 2 chargers, which actually surprised me quite a bit, if I'm being totally honest, because I thought they would. Now, with that being said, we do have the carry bag where we can just pop them in, which is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pop them into the carry bag. And again, they're only adapters, I suppose. I wonder if you can go onto their website and order the adapters if you lose any. Or if you were to buy the ones which... So there are versions of this which only come with like an iOS version or an Android version, or just the camera only version. Now this is the little camera slot, and actually it does just clip on. It does just clip on. You can attach it to a camera. You know, when you see the cameras which have the flash things on top, which you can take off and then put one of these on. Pretty cool. If not, you can just crocodile clip it to anything nearby, which again is fantastic. These won't be charged because they have these little blue covers over them, so I would need to charge them. And then from there on, the microphones are literally that big. So if you can see them in comparison to this microphone, absolutely tiny. Absolutely tiny. And I wonder where. Is there like an... It rotates, that's kind of cool. There is an infrared... Oh no, there is the microphone port, so the microphone port is there. Don't know if you can see that, and on the other side is the charging port. Now, really wickedly, I have seen that you can use these like omnidirectionally, so right and left. However, I wouldn't really know how to go about setting that up. I'm just going to have a quick flick through the things. Let's see how easy it is actually to set this up. So say for instance, I had it on this little grub pack. I'm assuming this little rotating pad just clips into place. There you go, look. So if I could literally... Oh, wrong way around. Magnet outside loop. So you can see I've clipped it there. And we'll go from there. That's kind of pretty cool. I might leave that where it is and then we can test that as a sort of position to have it. I'm inclined to see how these really work. So this has an on button, a memory, what's it, M? I'm assuming that means mode of some sort, a USB option. And then the camera clicking for the cable. Oh, you can actually adjust the gain up and down. Look, it has a plus minus button, and that's why that top of that rotates. That's really cool. Oh, okay. I wonder if this has to be on then, because I don't know if you can see this, but the screen that side says TX1 and TX2. I'm going to have to give this a really good go. But yes, you get 2 of these. You get 2 of the microphones, both exactly the same. They have little yellow buttons on them, if you can see there, which both turn them on and then turn on and off the noise cancellation features, because it does have noise cancelling, which is one of the reasons I bought them. And the magnets in here are very strong. Hey, I wonder if... No, I think it's just through the actual thing. Anyway, I'm going to have a read through through, set these up, test them, and then I'll try and sync. I might record from my phone initially, and then see what we can do with the camera, maybe at a later date. So this is the first noise cancellation test. This is set to weak. There are two. There's a weak and a strong option for noise cancellation. I'm trying to find which is better. As you can tell, they're on my chest right now. So if I was to whisper into them, how does that affect the audio? And if I was to whisper from about here, how much does it really pick up? From the voice recording, it looks like it picks up quite a lot, but from the peak levels in the actual log app, it doesn't seem all that much. So we now have the noise cancellation setting set to strong. I'm really hoping this is working well, and as you can tell, hey everyone, hey everybody, I have got these set just on here. I think they don't work as a binaural sort of effect, so when I'm out and about it'll just be mono audio, but from now on I think they'll be really good outside. This is literally a test for the noise cancellation more than anything, and then how they sound. If I speak about this sort of tone, which is how I'm probably going to sound when I'm out and about. Nice drink. That's lukewarm, that's not very nice. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the initial test, although there's a lot of background noise compared to what I usually get, so I'm hoping these, with the noise cancellation, is good. So I think the best thing that I found is that I actually had the volume in the app, so almost like the gain, if it were, set right to the top. And I've just looked back at a lot of the audio and found that it is way too loud. But the best scenario was to have the strong noise cancellation on, and it worked absolute wonders. So I'm going to talk at the lowest whisper I can and see how much it really picks up. I now have the, pardon me, I'm hoping I click record. I did. It's been about a 4-minute segment. I'm really inclined to see how this second half of the segment has been with the strong noise cancellation, the lower volume, and we'll go from here. So I'd actually recorded a 4-minute clip there, but I started off with weak noise cancellation at a volume of 4, which is what, which is a bit strange. I can look back at that in at a later date. Maybe it's because I'm not on the recording app. Anyway, this is with strong noise cancellation, so I'm going to speak at a really low whisper here, because if in this environment we might only need it on a short noise cancellation week. This is strong. If this is too much in this environment, then I know that when we're in enclosed spaces, just have it as a weak noise cancellation. But if we're out and about, maybe a strong noise cancellation. That being said, there we go. We are still recording. I'm really hoping this goes well. When I did listen back to the initial audio levels, it was much better at a volume 4. It wasn't maxed out. It seemed to be at the right level. That's the door creaking. Let's see what it does with that. But I also did a bit of a maneuverability test, so I want to see what this is like with me moving and whether it registers the fact that I'm moving about a bit too much. For all intents and purposes, this will probably be used to play golf. So, there's a dog that side. I don't want to hit the dog, but I cover when I'm on my follow through. I cover this side, so maybe I have it this side. As you can see, the hips slowly getting back to normal. It doesn't necessarily hurt too much to do that. But I suppose if I had a golf club in my hand and I was hitting balls, it'd hurt like an absolute bastard. But let's... So there's actually a magnet on everything here. There's loads of them, which is really cool and handy. I'm going to switch it to the other side. There we go. So I'm not really swinging the hips at all, am I? Maybe I'm a little bit. let me know how this sounds. When I'm doing my role plays, I can heighten the mic and just stand here and talk, and there doesn't need to be any microphone in the way. I'm quite enjoying using these and just sort of getting to terms with them. It's taken a few attempts. You might not have seen much of the end of this video. I'm hoping now that this has worked and you've seen quite a long end clip, which sort of fits, and I've sort of got used to it with a couple of tweaks and things here and there. Might sit and sort of spend half an hour trying to get used to it, but we have only gone down to one mic as well. I think having one mic is going to be more beneficial because it's not two mics picking up audio. Is there anything else I want to do? I'll sit back down, stop my legs from hurting, and yeah, maybe we'll go for this. Maybe how are you guys finding the audio? Again, don't expect this to be like Tascam quality audio, because this is going to be for manoeuvrability and getting out and about. Are you okay? No? Baby wants you. Good boy. See how easy that was for me to just turn around. At least it's not actually fully barking. Anyway, I'm going to end this here, unless I need to put anything else on. Fingers crossed. We've ended up at like a nice thing. I'm soft speaking here. If I was to whisper, it'd be around about this. I actually found that when the volume was on level 6, I was hearing it louder than I can hear it by me whispering. So the audio that came back was way louder than what I'm hearing it by me actually speaking, which meant I knew the fact that the audio was way above where it should have been. So I'm going to go from there. I'm going to sit, I'm going to edit this all together, and hopefully we've got some form of a video. If needs be, I'll be back tomorrow, maybe with a bit in terms of my phone, because I can record video from my phone. Then do I think the video audio will record from the microphones? Because I'm doing it from the voice recorder on my phone at the minute, because I've got it plugged into this. It might be worth me spending some time tomorrow with both my phone in a tripod and my camera in a tripod and trying the little attachments out. That could be quite cool. So, hope you guys have enjoyed this so far. If there's anything extra, happy days. If not, I will catch you again soon. So this is one of the final bits that I'm going to be doing. I'm actually really impressed with the quality of the microphone in terms of, Ziggy, shut up. In terms of what it can pick up. Obviously, my voice from here is going to be different out and about, so I might have to do an outdoor test at some point. Maybe I will go for a nice walk with the dogs and maybe film it. That would be quite nice. That'd be something a bit different. I'm really impressed with the noise cancellation features. Personally, now, for the first one, for that segment, it was on strong noise cancellation. This one's on weak noise cancellation, and I just want to see, again, manoeuvrability, what it's like if I'm like bashing it about and things like that. I don't know how it's going to come out. I don't know how it's going to be affected by my whispering. Maybe when I'm in quiet environments, I use the weak side of things, and when I'm out and about, I use the strong, because it'll be a bit more crisper, a bit more. You'll hear a bit more clarity. Again, you can't see me, so I'm going to bend down. Come on, Ziggy, say hi. No, you can't escape me. Jasper doesn't want to. Ziggy, come on. I'll put the arms down, look, so you're secure. No? Okay, neither of them want that. Well, I suppose that this is a good test, at least for me, to see. Yep, we're not. Come on then. Come on in. He doesn't want me to pick him up. Okay, noted. I'll see how he is. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I hope that you guys are excited as much as I am to get sort of content out of these. Again, it seems like a bit of an expensive purchase, but in the grand scheme of things, I think with what I want to be doing out and about post-op, and I do want to get out and about more often, I think it's going to be a good way for me to just get back fit and active, because I don't necessarily like going to the gym or that sort of style of fitness, but I do like getting out and about and playing golf and
used to play football, but not anymore. Yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this, and I'll catch you later. Bye.